So welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex here in Delhi for Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. We've just seen the Punjab Warriors beat the Delhi Dribblers, and now we've got the top of the table Hyderabad Falcons squaring off against the Chennai Heat. The Falcons are 3-1 and the Heat at 2-2, coming off back-to-back losses and hoping to avoid a third straight defeat against a team that is perhaps shaping as the unit to beat for this season's Inbl Pro U-25 Championship. As we check Chennai's season so far, they opened with a pair of wins over Punjab and Gujarat, but as mentioned, have suffered back-to-back losses, going down to the Delhi Dribblers and the Mumbai Titans. That loss to the Titans was last night, so they're on a back-to-back tonight, and it will be interesting to see how their fitness holds up and whether fatigue plays a part in their performance. As we get a look at some of the key players, that's Kumar getting to the rim and Matthew from the corner. Chennai's only averaging 75.3 points per game and a high score of 80, so they will need more offense or another big defensive performance tonight to get the better of the Falcons. As we check the Chennai Heat lineup, Tad Duffelmeyer will start at the point, along with Kumar, Johnson, Matthew and Arvinder Singh. Coming off the bench will be Kaina Majak, Rathore, Reddy, Gray, Stanwicks and Chowdhury. The head coach is Everard Bartlett. As we check Hyderabad's progress, as we mentioned, they are 3-1. Their only loss coming against the Mumbai Titans after big wins over the Gujarat Stallions and Delhi Dribblers. And then they outlasted the Punjab Warriors a couple of nights ago, winning 88-84 as Jack Purchase hit 32 points. This is Alex Robinson for the Falcons. He is one of 4 Hyderabad players averaging double-digit scoring. Purchase has got 18.9 points per game, Robinson at 18.0, Kushal Singh scoring 14.8, and Harry Morris 10.3. The team averaging 91 points per game. As we check the Hyderabad Falcons lineup, it's Robinson, Negi, Rawat, Purchase and Mathur. Coming off the bench is Webb, Morris, Sumanth, Hustis, Sharma, Dagger and Callum Dalton. The coach of the Hyderabad Falcons is Mark Chivers. As we see the players take the court and get ready for Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. And here are the standings after tonight's opener. Hyderabad is at 3-1 on top. Punjab moves up to second with that win in the first game. They're now at 2-3. Mumbai at 2-2. Chennai about to go into action at 2-2. Delhi drops to 2-3. And Gujarat at 2-2 has the ability to move up the standings tomorrow night when they play the Mumbai Titans as we head towards tip-off and countdown. Right, so we are ready for action here. It's the Hyderabad Falcons in yellow going to the right, but the ball is with the Chennai Heat wearing red and going to the left. And Tad Duffelmeyer, straight out of the gate, hits the long three-point shot and opens the game for Chennai. Here's Purchase for Hyderabad. Robinson. And an untidy finish from Negi, but he is able to make a save and get the ball out of bounds off his Chennai Heat opponent. There's 5 seconds on the shot clock as Purchase inbounds. He goes long to Robinson. The shot clock now at 2 as he rises, but he can't get the ball to drop, and Duffelmeyer comes back the other way for the Chennai Heat. Back to Matthew up top. This is Kumar now. Attacking along the baseline. Duffelmeyer has to send it back out to Singh, and Singh goes back to Duffelmeyer, and Duffelmeyer is out of bounds on the catch. So the Chennai Heat comes up empty on that trip, but they do lead 3-0. This is Robinson for the Falcons. Now Purchase. Guarded by Johnson. Purchase to Mathur. And Mathur can't get the finish, but Negi does on the offensive putback. Here's Johnson at the other end with the long pass by Tad Duffelmeyer. So a breakdown at one end by Chennai failing to get the box out is matched by a breakdown at the other end by the Falcons in not tracking back with Shaquem Johnson. Purchase got Johnson in the air and drew the foul, and Jack Purchase will shoot a pair of free throws. Purchase coming off a 32-point effort against the Warriors the other night, and he will be looking to have another big night out tonight. He makes the first. Purchase is averaging 18.9 points per game, 7 rebounds and 3.8 assists over the opening 4 games of this season. As mentioned, he had 32 against the Punjab Warriors, shooting 12 of 14 from the field. And he makes both free throws there to bring the Falcons within 1. Here's Duffelmeyer. Arvinder Singh to Matthew in the corner. And Matthew gets nothing but air. Here's Negi to Robinson. Robinson working against Johnson. Purchase back to Robinson. Robinson gets to the paint and gets the finish over Singh and the foul. So a nice drive and finish from Alex Robinson for the Hyderabad Falcons to get the ball up and over the big man Arvinder Singh. The basket puts the Falcons ahead 6-5. But he can't cap the 3-point play, and it stays at 6-5. This is Duffelmeyer to Johnson. Duffelmeyer probing. Double team down low. He gets it out top to Kumar. And Kumar can't get it to go, but Matthew kept it alive off the offensive glass, and Shaquem Johnson was able to tidy up with the finish and put Chennai back on top, 7-6. This is Purchase working against Johnson. Coming up short on the jumper, but the Falcons get a second effort. Kumar with the rebound for the Heat. To Johnson. Back out to Dufelmeyer, to Kumar. Kumar attacks the rim, and Kumar draws the foul and gets the finish. A nice play by Arvind Kumar. As we see Kumar here, put the ball on the floor, go hard to the rim. As Stanwicks checks in for Chennai, and Kumar fails to complete the three-point play. But Dufelmeyer comes up with the offensive board. Here's Johnson, guarded by Purchase. Robinson. Good help defense by Alex Robinson. Purchase now against Stanwicks. To Robinson. Robinson working against Stanwicks. He gets to the rim and gets the finish. That's a nice play by Alex Robinson for the Hyderabad Falcons. And he cuts the gap to 1. It's the Heat on top, 9-8. A little under 6 minutes in the first quarter to go. As Stanwicks fires from 3. A nice basket for Jack Stanwicks after checking into the game. Here's Robinson for Hyderabad. Works off the ball screen. And here's Callum Dalton, open at the top of the three-point arc, but unable to finish. Rawat back out to Robinson. And they'll call a pretty obvious foul on Shaquem Johnson. So that's the third team foul for Chennai in the quarter. Once they get to 4, they're at the limit, and fouls thereafter will send the Falcons to the free throw line. As Purchase inbounds deep to Dalton, but he can't get the finish after the catch. Here's Kumar, driving, but losing possession. Robinson back the other way to Purchase. Purchase pulls up and can't get it to go, but he gets another opportunity and he finishes under pressure from Matthew. So a little untidy, but ultimately effective for the Hyderabad Falcons. Here's Dufelmeyer for Chennai, and Tad Dufelmeyer connects on the 3. Chennai up by 5 now. And the whistle on the play is going to rule that there was a foul on the Hyderabad Falcons, and the ball will go back to Chennai. Robinson there grabbing Matthew after he lost the ball. And so the turnover results in a Chennai ball. Here's Stanwicks firing again. And Stanwicks makes another 3 for the Chennai Heat. So Stanwicks and Dufelmeyer getting the job done from the perimeter for Chennai. They lead by 8. Here's Nagy against Kumar. And his pass to Dalton goes out of bounds. It was a bad and a tough angle to try and feed the post from. He needed to get more to the wing and get a better angle on the post entry. This is Dufelmeyer. Matthew swings it to Gray. He can't connect, and Purchase comes down with the rebound. Robinson for the Falcons throws it up for Dalton, and Dalton can't finish. That was a nice lob pass from Robinson to get it to Dalton, and Dalton missed the bunny. So the ball has gone out of bounds, and they say it belongs to Hyderabad, but Chennai Heat coach Everard Bartlett wants to challenge. So the referees will go to the video screen. 3:38 left in the first quarter, and it's the Chennai Heat on top, 18-10. So far for Chennai, it's Stanwicks with 6 and Duffelmeyer with 6. Both of them going 2 for 2 on threes, while Shaquem Johnson has 4 points. At the other end of the floor, it's 4 points apiece for Jack Purchase and Alex Robinson for the Hyderabad Falcons. As we get a look at the replay of this call and the video review, and they do indeed reverse it and give the ball to the Chennai Heat. So there's a win for Heat coach Everard Bartlett, getting the call overturned via the review process. As Stanwicks inbounds to Gray. Stanwicks working against Robinson. To Kumar. Attacks the baseline, but can't get the reversal to go. Robinson now to Purchase. Down low to Rawat. And that's a good finish under contact from Rawat. Prashant Rawat had a good game the other night in the win over the Punjab Warriors and made a nice finish there from the bullet pass from Jack Purchase. But he can't finish the three-point play, and it's a 6-point gap. Chennai on top with about 3:10 left in the first quarter. This is Gray to Duffelmeyer. Back out top to Gray. Now to Matthew in the corner, and Matthew comes up short. But he picks up the long offensive rebound. And now it comes to Kumar. Kumar can't finish the drive. But he strips Purchase, and Matthew gets the finish. So they turn the negative into the positive, and Chennai now leads by 8. Robinson to Purchase, and Purchase is out of bounds. So Chennai cranking up their efforts at both ends of the floor as Majak checks in, and Tad Duffelmeyer takes a break. Stanwicks now for Chennai. Works off the screens. Gets to the rim and makes a tough finish with the reverse layup. They call the foul on Nagy, and Stanwicks taking the hit and making the finish to put Chennai up by 10. As Dalton goes to the bench for Hyderabad, and Harry Morris comes back in. And before we can get to that bonus free throw, the Hyderabad Falcons have called a timeout. We can head down into that timeout huddle and hear what Coach Mark Chivers has got to say to his Hyderabad Falcons.
Double drive, trap the first one, all right, trap that. Make sure we got people down the back protecting the basket, all right, and then play out of that. Everybody right with that? Yeah. Play up the sting. Offensively, let's just play a little bit smarter, all right?
We go to Ryan here.
We have to play in the 5 spot now.
Okay,
as they break. 4 spot, 3, 2 and 1, all right, we'll play like that. We've been predictable when we've made this pass down to there.
Okay.
These two guys are going down. This place trying to do the same thing all the time. Back cut, or use the first one, you use the second one, all right? So if this guy comes off, you're going that way. Remember then we've got the flare screen up here. All right, so it's either Prashant or Jack setting the flare screen for this guy to come around, and that's a good look for us there.
Let's go now. Defense on 3, 1, 2, 3. Defense!
All right, so they break the timeout huddle with the Chennai Heat on top by 10 with 2:24 left in the first quarter, and Jack Stanwick's at the line aiming to complete a 3-point play. Which he does, and Stanwick's nudges Chennai ahead by 11. As Robinson with a wild turnover, Kumar returns in kind, and Hyderabad runs. Here's Purchase for 3. Can't get it to go. Robinson with the save. Purchase couldn't finish at the rim. And this is Matthew for Chennai. Now Stanwick's working off a couple of ball screens. Back to Gray. Gray working against Purchase. And Gray with the finish. A nice play by Matt Gray for the Chennai Heat. And the Heat on top by 13. Here's Robinson for the Falcons. To Morris. Morris takes advantage of the Stanwick slip, and he gets to the rim for the finish. Majak with a quick 3 in the offense. Probably not what they were looking for. Robinson, he goes up, but comes up empty. And Chennai comes back the other way. Here's Stanwicks again. He fires from deep, and Jack Stanwicks is on fire for the Chennai Heat. Stanwicks now with 12 points in the first quarter. And the Heat with a 14-point lead. This is Robinson to Morris. Fouled by Matthew. Jack Stanwicks is setting the pace for the Chennai Heat. He has 12 points, twice as many as any other man on the floor. And as the Heat make a change, Kumar goes to the bench, replaced by Arvinder Singh. So a big for a guard, and on their next offensive possession, they may well look to go inside to the big man. As Morris makes the second for the Falcons. Here's Gray. Pulls up and fires. And Robinson comes down with the ball for the Falcons. Now to Colton Hustis, who's in for the first time tonight. Robinson spinning and is stripped. Here's Majak. Out to Stanwicks. Stanwicks with the hot hand, and the hot hand stays hot. Jack Stanwicks with 15 points in the first quarter. Robinson probing, but can't finish. And at the buzzer to end the first quarter, it's the Chennai Heat 31 over the Hyderabad Falcons 15. As we said, Jack Stanwicks with a massive first quarter for the Chennai Heat, hitting 15 points on 100% shooting from the field. He's 4 of 4 on threes and 1 of 1 on twos. Tad Duffelmeyer has 6. While for the Falcons, it's Robinson and Purchase on 4 points apiece. It's Chennai 31-15 over the Falcons, and we're going to head downstairs and to the sidelines with Ryan James.
A very interesting timeout here that was called earlier, and if we look at how Chennai have come into this game, I was there when the Stanwyck substitution took place. Stanwyck has so much of energy coming into the game. The coach asked him, are you ready to guard Jack Purchase? He said yes. That's the confidence he went into the game. He's put up 15 points. That's the score of the Hyderabad Falcons. And also another interesting point, he was guarding Ted Duffelmeyer there. So that shows Stanwyck is coming with a lot of energy. Arvind has been asked to go for the shots irrespective of converting the shots or not. So a lot of confidence. The defense is working. Chennai Heat is bringing in a lot of heat. That's all from the sidelines. Back to you, Grant.
All right, thank you, Ryan, for that insight into the Chennai Heat's first quarter and the impact of Jack Stanwyck. We're going to hear about what the Hyderabad Falcons had to say in their quarter time huddle. Let's go down to Dhruv Barman on the sidelines.
Something the Hyderabad Falcons are not used to, being down 16 points in the first quarter. That's not something they're used to. But with that being said, they need to remember who they are and what they can do. So the idea is to not look at the score, don't look at the clock, just keep playing basketball and do what you do best. Right back to you. Thanks.
Thank you, Dhruv, in the huddle with the Hyderabad Falcons. This is Hustis for the Falcons with Morris. Up top to Robinson. Shot clock at 4, so he needs to get the ball in the air, and he does. And he makes the layup, and that's a good start to the quarter by the Hyderabad Falcons. They cut the gap to 14. Here's Kiner into the game for the first time, and he turns it over. Now Robinson goes the other way. Harry Morris shaken up on that defensive possession, but eventually joins the offense. And there's a finish at the basket by Sumant for the Falcons. So back-to-back baskets for the Falcons to open the quarter. This is Arvinder Singh driving and getting the roll. A nice play by Arvinder Singh for the Chennai Heat. And that's a bad turnover off the inbounds pass from Robinson. Kumar can't take advantage, and Robinson will run the other way. And Robinson with a nice finish. So a let-off for the Falcons after a mental lapse on the inbounds play. Here's Kumar for Chennai. Kiner. Arvinder Singh from deep. Can't connect, and Robinson comes up with the rebound. The Falcons looking to cut into this 12-point deficit. Morris to Robinson. Guarded by Kiner. And Singh on the defensive switch reaches in and commits his second foul of the game. So they go to the bench. Duffelmeyer comes in for Stanwyck. And Stanwyck, who was running hot in the first quarter, will get a well-deserved break. The Falcons also go to the bench. They bring in Sharma for Rawat. 7:45 until halftime, and it's Chennai on top 33-21, and the ball with the Falcons. This is Robinson. Sharma working, but not finishing. Morris, the offensive rebound, can't get the finish. He gets the save. And Robinson with the dive to save it. And Morris throws it up for Hustis to finish. So credit to Alex Robinson for getting on the floor with the hustle play that led to a Falcons basket. The margin back to 10. This is Duffelmeyer. Kiner working, firing, but missing. And now the Falcons come the other way. Here's Morris. And Morris hits the 3 for the Hyderabad Falcons. They have had a very positive start to the second quarter. The Falcons have outscored Chennai 11-2 to open the second quarter. And with 6:44 to go until halftime, that 3 from Harry Morris prompted Chennai coach Everard Bartlett to call a timeout. Let's go down and hear what he's got to say.
Wide open shots. You want to go pull up? Do that again. I'm topping you off. I need someone aggressive. I need someone aggressive, playing my style. You want one now? Huh? Shaq, set that fire for him. It's for you now. Tad, go down. Come across. I want you to blast.
Are we going to Drew?
If he's there, lead him. If not, all right, we're getting it back to Shaq. Shaq can play a 2-man game in the middle, and then you're playing out, okay? Here we go. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
5 seconds. All right, so there you heard Everard Bartlett challenging his team. And we are going to go down to Drew Barman to hear about the Hyderabad Falcons.
I think his advice definitely worked. He loves the fact that his players are hustling, diving for loose balls, but now he wants to stick to the game plan, run some motion offense, and let the game come to you. Right back to you, Grant.
Thank you, Drew, down there with the Hyderabad Falcons. They've opened the second quarter in impressive fashion after trailing at quarter time. This is kind of working against Purchase, who's back in the game. And Purchase blocks Kiner's shot and comes back the other way. Fred Webb into the game for the first time. Purchase stripped by Kiner, but Kiner can't reel it all the way in. And the Falcons will get it back on the baseline with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Purchase to Hustis in the corner. And Hustis is out of bounds on the catch. Court awareness is key. And Hustis wasn't aware of exactly where he was. Kiner inbounds to Shaquem Johnson. Guarded by Purchase. Dufelmeyer attacks the rim and draws contact from Hustis, and Tad Dufelmeyer will shoot a pair of free throws. That is a classic Tad Dufelmeyer action. Attack the rim, rise, and take the contact, and he'll shoot 2. He makes the first. So the margin now back to 8, and now it's back out to 9. Dufelmeyer with a 2-for-2 trip to the free throw line. This is Webb. To Purchase. To Sumanth. Back to Hustis, and he can't hit the 3, but Webb with the offensive rebound. Purchase fires from 3. He doesn't hit. And finally, on his second effort, Sharma gets the finish. So a handful of offensive rebounds there for the Hyderabad Falcons, and that will not make Chennai Heat coach Everard Bartlett pleased at all. Here's Dufelmeyer driving, kicking out to Johnson. Now Kumar rises, fires, and hits. Arvind Kumar with the 3 for Chennai Heat. And the Heat are on top by 10. Here's Hustis for the Falcons. Webb, guarded by Dufelmeyer. And losing his balance there, Sumanth stepped out of bounds. So the defensive pressure was a little too much for Samantha to handle as Chennai makes some changes. Stanwick's back in for Dufelmeyer. And Majak in for Kiner. This is Stanwick's, guarded by Eustace. He can't connect with Majak, but now here's Kumar, stepping back and firing from deep. And Sharma reels in the rebound for the Falcons. We're coming down to 4.5 minutes left in the half. And it's the Heat on top by 10. This is Purchase for the Falcons, and now Webb. Webb can't finish at the rim. Gray with the rebound and running to Kumar. Majak measures the three and misses everything. Eustace to Webb for the Falcons. Purchase puts it on the floor and finally gets to Sharma, and Sharma with a pretty obvious travel. The Falcons having a hard time this quarter, have only scored 7 points. Chennai, after leading 31-15 in the first quarter, now lead by 10. Here's Gray into the paint against Dalton, and Gray rises and gets the finish. This is Webb. Dalton. It comes back to Sumanth, and his turnaround jump shot finds the bottom of the net. So that's an important bucket for Sumanth and for the Falcons. Here's Majak firing again, and that's not the sort of shot that the Heat are looking for. As Webb rises under pressure from Majak and makes a nice finish for the Hyderabad Falcons. Fred Webb coming off the bench and getting that finish. Here's Kumar for Chennai, working against Purchase. Shot clock now at 8. And a foul by Negi on Gray. So that's only the second team foul for the Falcons this quarter. And Chennai only has one, so not too many whistles from the men in stripes in this period. Dufelmeyer to inbound to Gray. Gray goes from deep, and Matt Gray hits the three for Chennai. And the Heat are up by 11. 2.5 left until the halftime break. Robinson kicks it out to Purchase. Purchase tried to find Dalton, and it comes off a Chennai Heat foot. And we'll go back to the Falcons on the baseline with the shot clock at 8. As the Falcons bring Mathur in for Negi. Purchase to inbound. He goes to Mathur, and Mathur might have got away with the travel, but he gets the finish. So it wasn't overly elegant, but it was effective. Here's Stanwicks. Kicks it out to Dufelmeyer. Dufelmeyer working. No look pass to Kumar in the corner, and Kumar cashes in the three. A great pass by Dufelmeyer to find the open man in the opposite corner, and Kumar puts Chennai up by 12. Here's Dalton down low for the Falcons, guarded by Gray. Dufelmeyer stuck a hand in to help, but Dalton was equal to the task and made the finish. Kumar back the other way, and Stanwicks with the tip in on the follow-up. Jack Stanwicks with a nice heads-up play for the Heat. Purchase working, feeding Dalton. The double comes from Kumar, and they call the foul on Kumar. So the Chennai Heat go to the bench, and Shaquem Johnson checks in for Matt Gray. So Johnson will get the matchup on the big body of Callum Dalton. Purchase inbounds to Dalton. And Dalton goes to work against Johnson. He spins, and the ball spins out. Johnson pushing back in transition. And Johnson gets to the rim and draws the foul. So the substitution has some kind of immediate impact for the Chennai Heat. Johnson with the defensive effort at one end, and then pushing the ball in transition to draw a foul and go to the free throw line at the other end. But failing to make the first count. It's Chennai by a dozen with 1 minute and 1 second left in the half. Johnson makes the second, and Chennai brings in Arvinder Singh as Matthew goes to the bench. Robinson takes over for the Falcons, guarded by Dufelmeyer. Working, now Dalton, back to Robinson. Robinson now working against Johnson.
3 seconds left, 3 seconds.
Dalton back to Robinson, gets a good look from 3 and buries it. Alex Robinson wide open at the 3-point line, makes the Chennai Heat pay and cuts the gap to 10 as Kumar drives and has the ball knocked out of bounds by Mathur. So 27 seconds on the game clock and 14 on the shot clock as Dufelmeyer inbounds for Chennai to Stanwicks. And Stanwicks fires from the corner, but has a rare miss. The Falcons should get the last shot of the half. This is Robinson, guarded by Stanwicks. The clock counting down to the buzzer. Robinson gets into the paint, tried to draw the contact, and can't make the finish. So as we come to the end of the first half, it's the Chennai Heat 49, the Hyderabad Falcons 39. A 24-18 quarter for the Falcons closed the gap. That was 16 at quarter time, and it's now at 10. It's 49-39 for the Chennai Heat. And that lead can be largely attributed to Jack Stanwicks, who has 17 points on 6 of 7 shooting. And it's been an excellent performance from Stanwicks. He's done it inside and outside. He's 4 of 5 on 3-point shooting. As we said, 17 points for the half. And Jack Stanwicks is down on the floor with Ryan James.
He's done it all on the court so far in the first half. Jack Stanwicks along with me. Jack, a wonderful first half. What's going on in your mind?
I've been hitting my shots and my teammates have been finding me. Playing in transition has been a huge plus for us.
So tell us quickly about your experience in India. Has the curries been helping you come out with such a performance like this?
No, for sure. It's a bit different for me. I'm not used to eating too many curries, but yeah, it's been good.
All right, so all the best for the second one and looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
All right, that's all from the half court. Seeing you at the break, and we will be back with the second half.
So welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Centre here in Delhi. It's half-time of the second game of tonight's doubleheader. It's the Chennai Heat 49 over the Hyderabad Falcons 39. The Heat led 31-15 at the end of the first quarter, and Hyderabad ate a little into that lead with a 24-18 second period. So the 10-point margin certainly setting up a great second half, and a margin that is not insurmountable for a team like the Hyderabad Falcons as we go to first half highlights, and Jack Stanwicks with a monster first half, hitting 17 points on 6 of 7 shooting. He was 4 of 5 on threes, and a big reason why the Chennai Heat has that 10-point lead at half-time. And there is confirmation of his 17 points to this point of the game. There's no point putting that graphic up. Stanwicks with the 17 points to half-time, and he will look to continue his influence in the second. Tad Dufelmeyer with 8 and Kumar with 8 to help him along for the Chennai Heat. Here's Stanwicks again with his highlight reel. His shot chart is spread right around the arc as we see Harry Morris with a 3 for the Hyderabad Falcons. Dufelmeyer finding Kumar in the corner for another 3. And Dalton out to Alex Robinson for a 3 from the top for the Falcons. So we can check the standings here as we're halfway through tonight's game. It's Hyderabad at the top at 3-1 and aiming not to drop to 3-2. Then it's Punjab, Mumbai, Chennai aiming to improve to 3-2, Delhi at 2-3, and Gujarat at 2-2. And we can now head down onto the floor, and our sideline reporters, Drew Barman and Ryan James.
Hey guys, as the music suggests, we are hearing a lot of tapang coming in along with whistle potus because Chennai started off brilliantly, and Hyderabad, they are in a situation that they are usually not in. Dhruv, you've been in the dugout. What are your thoughts?
I think they're absolutely missing their 2 key star Indian players, Kushal and Harsh Dagar, with them not being available for this game. But I do think the other key players are stepping up. And what I'm expecting from the little bit I was a part of that hurdle, I think we can really expect a big second half from Alex Robinson as well as Jack Price. How about you? What's going on in that dugout? Because Chennai had a big loss yesterday. How is their mindset going into this one?
I think they've taken care of the 2 big pieces, that being Alex Robinson in the first quarter. He did have a good second quarter. And then, of course, Jack Purchase has entirely been contained. But yesterday, it was the second half where Jack Purchase took off. So anything can happen, Dhruv. I think fingers crossed, but Chennai should come back with a victory. I'm going to go.
Well, that's a bold statement. He says Chennai should come back with a victory. It's a 10-point game. It's a game of basketball. 5 possessions. So, never say never. I think we're in for a great, great, great second half. And that's it from us. And we send it right back to you, Grant.
Guys, on the stats sheet here, Jack Purchase only has the 4 points on 1 of 6 shooting. What have you seen down there on the floor that suggests that they can get him a few more higher percentage opportunities?
Well, I think the way he's constantly coming with that confidence, the rotation, the way he's moving, finding himself in a good position to receive the ball and go up with the shots, that's where the game is changing, and that's where the defense is also getting confused, Grant. So I think it'll be interesting to see how the opposition respond to that tactic of his in the second half.
Yeah, there's no question.
I'm going to walk here with one of my favorite players to watch, Alex Robinson. First off, man, you're missing your two guards, your Indian guards. How has it been, and what's been working for you guys and what's not been working for you guys so far?
We had a slow start. They came out hot and made some shots, so we had to adjust. As far as the Indian guards, man, we're missing them. They usually set the tone for us defensively, so we just have to match their energy and come out and have a better start to this half than we did in the first quarter.
Yeah. Can we see an Alex Robinson-esque second half coming up?
Yeah, I got to do it. I got to do to win, so make sure I come out here. And right now we're down 10. Make sure we come out strong and at least tie the game up before the fourth quarter.
Awesome, man. Good luck for the second half. All the best, man. Take care. This is it. I think we're going to expect a very feisty second half coming up. But that's it from here. That's all the time we have. And I'm throwing it right back to Grant. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Dhruv Barman. And a very good point there that the Hyderabad Falcons are missing a couple of important guards in Singh and Dagger. So we can confirm the halftime score here. It's the Chennai Heat 49 over the Hyderabad Falcons 39. We're going to take a break and we'll be coming back with the second half. You're watching Inbl Pro U-25. So welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex in Delhi. And at half-time of Game 2 of our doubleheader, it's Chennai Heat 49 over the Hyderabad Falcons 39. Many would have thought that Hyderabad would have been at least ahead to this point of the game. But Chennai, being powered by Jack Stanwich with 17 points, has taken the game to and past the Hyderabad Falcons. In the first game tonight, it was the Punjab Warriors over the Delhi Dribblers. As we see some of the loud and enthusiastic crowd, and we're going to head down to Dhruv Barman on the sidelines. We will stay with the action and we'll check in with Dhruv a little later. As we see Duffelmeyer with the ball for Chennai. Goes to Johnson, and Johnson throws it off the back of the backboard. So this is Robinson for the Hyderabad Falcons as he goes up against Duffelmeyer to Rawat to Purchase. There's Morris on the weak side cut, and Purchase connects with Morris, and Morris connects on the basket. And he cuts the margin to 8. Johnson can't finish, but Duffelmeyer had a chance to finish up for Chennai and came up short. This is Robinson for the Falcons, trying to get Gallery off the mark, and Kumar rebounds and will run for Chennai. Finds Duffelmeyer in the corner. Johnson with the rebound and gets the offensive putback. And Chennai restores its 10-point lead. Robinson now, guarded by Duffelmeyer. Turns the corner and goes up and draws the foul from Arvind Kumar. So an aggressive play from Alex Robinson, and he's making his intentions known early in the third period. Robinson misses the first. Robinson has 11 points so far tonight. He's averaging 18 on the season as Robinson makes the second and brings the Falcons within 9. Johnson for Chennai, back to Duffelmeyer. They swing it to Stanwicks, and Stanwicks works with the shot clock at 6. Gets it to Singh. Duffelmeyer with the offensive rebound for Stanwicks, and Stanwicks hits the 3 from the top of the arc. Jack Stanwicks now with 20 points for the Chennai Heat. Here's Morris to Robinson. Working off the screen that dives. And the Falcons come up empty. Duffelmeyer goes the other way. Kumar to Duffelmeyer. Kumar attacks the rim again. And the ball goes out of bounds, and they say it will belong to the Hyderabad Falcons. So the Falcons need to be better in the half court. So far, the ball is not moving freely. This is Morris to Mathur, looking for Purchase, and they miscue again. Here's Johnson for Chennai, and Johnson goes untouched to the basket for Chennai, and Chennai is up by 14. Here's Purchase working against Duffelmeyer, and Purchase connects on the jump shot. Johnson to Arvinder Singh. Now Kumar. Duffelmeyer. Stanwicks guarded by Morris. Stanwicks attacking the rim. And they ruled that the ball came off Morris and will stay with Chennai. 7 seconds on the shot clock as Negi checks in for Mathur for the Hyderabad Falcons. Duffelmeyer to Kumar, firing from the corner. They keep it alive, and here's Stanwicks again. Stanwicks can't get that one to go. Robinson for the Falcons. Robinson working against Arvinder Singh. This time he draws the contact and gets the finish. So Alex Robinson has the chance for a three-point play. He had the big man isolated in the one-on-one situation, and he took full advantage of it, getting to the rim and finishing with contact. Robinson caps the three-point play and cuts the margin to 9. About 6 minutes left in the third quarter as Duffelmeyer takes over. Arvinder Singh back to Duffelmeyer. The shot clock at 8 as Duffelmeyer fires from deep. Singh tried to reel in the offensive rebound, and they say the ball will stay with the Heat after it goes over the baseline. Chennai is coming off a game last night, but so far no impact of tiredness or fatigue showing as Gray works against Robinson, and they whistle Robinson for the foul. That'll be his second personal foul. He leads Hyderabad with 15 points. Harry Morris has 8 and Jack Purchase 8 as Kumar inbounds to Stanwicks. Down low to Gray. Gray can't get it to finish over Robinson, and Robinson comes up with the ball. Now Purchase, guarded by Stanwicks. He backs Stanwicks down, and his jump shot falls. So Purchase with identical plays to get his 2 buckets for the quarter. Stanwicks goes to work again. They go to Johnson, guarded by Morris. To Matthew. Stanwicks under pressure from Purchase. Stanwicks fires and comes up well short, but Matthew picks up the loose rebound and puts it in. That's a frustrating outcome for Hyderabad Falcons coach Mark Chivers. Chennai back up by 9 as Robinson attacks the rim and has his shot blocked by Matt Gray. Nice defensive play by Gray for Chennai. And with that, Robinson goes to the bench, replaced by Webb. Purchase inbounds to Morris. Morris fires. Can't get it to go. And the ball comes to Matthew via Stanwicks' head. Kumar to Gray. Kumar attacking. And Purchase with the block on the weak side. Here's Webb pushing hard in transition. Negi back to Webb. Works off the ball screen, turns the corner, now gets it to Purchase. And Purchase hits the 3 from the corner over Stanwicks. That was a tough make by Jack Purchase. But all of a sudden, Jack Purchase is getting hot. He's got 8 points this quarter after only having 4 in the first half. And as the ball goes out of bounds, Duffelmeyer checks back in for Stanwicks, and Majak comes in for Johnson. 3:44 left in the quarter. The shot clock at 15. Kumar for Chennai. Gray fires from deep, and Matt Gray hits another three. So with the margin having whittled to 6, it's now back at 9. As Morris somehow worked his way through the defence. The Chennai Heat suggesting to the referees he might have done so illegally. But what is not in doubt is that Kumar laid a fairly heavy foul on Morris to send him to the line. Harry Morris makes the first. And with 3:25 left in the third quarter, it's an 8-point game. Morris with the second. Morris now with 10 points for the game as Duffelmeyer takes over for Chennai. Gray, this time attacking the rim and kicks it out to Kumar. Now to Duffelmeyer. Duffelmeyer floats and finishes. Nice penetration by Tad Duffelmeyer. Here's Webb to Negi. Now to Rawat. Back to Webb, and Webb, his shot is blocked by Gray. Chennai comes the other way. Kumar brings it out and goes to Duffelmeyer. Guarded by Morris. He goes all the way to the other corner, and Matt Gray is out of bounds on the catch. So Duffelmeyer conscious of Matt Gray being able to hit a couple of threes, and he wanted to get him to launch another, but the big man was out of bounds. Here's Purchase to Negi. Driving against Kumar. Morris, a nice finish off the glass. Slick work by Harry Morris. And he now has a dozen points. As Majak again shoots from deep and again comes up empty. Purchase. His three can't connect. A good look for Jack Purchase, but couldn't get it to go. This is Duffelmeyer. The Heat up by 7. Majak to Matthew in the corner. He's short, but Gray comes up with the offensive rebound. Blocked by Purchase. Webb, the kick ahead to Rawat, and the rim run by Rawat is rewarded with a nice easy basket, and there's a little bit of chippiness at mid-court as Harry Morris went down, and then Rawat challenged Matt Gray. So tempers fraying a little here with 1:19 left in the third quarter, and the Chennai Heat on top 63-58. And the referees are going to review that little skirmish at half court. Can we go to a huddle here? It'll be interesting to see what they find as we see what happened. And there's Gray going shoulder to chest on Morris before Rawat came the other way to have words with Gray. So in that vision, it does look like Morris was challenging Gray, and Gray met Morris. And the referees, having reviewed it, will now give their verdict. And so the ruling is an unsportsmanlike on Gray, and then an unsportsmanlike on Rawat. And the ball will go to Chennai. The fouls cancel out each other. As the players come back onto the floor from the unscheduled break. So they're all sorted and things are cleared up, and it'll be Chennai to bring the ball in via Majak. The Hyderabad Falcons extending the defence here as Kumar receives the inbounds pass, guarded by Negi. Now Duffelmeyer to Gray. Gray puts it on the floor and gets to the rim and makes a nice finish. So Matt Gray unruffled by the extra action at half court. Here's Negi for the Falcons to Fred Webb. He gets into the paint. That's a nice dump off for Rawat, and Rawat can't finish under contact. So Matt Gray has 12 points tonight. He hadn't had a lot of court time to this point of the season, and so had made minimal impact. But tonight, he is showing his full impact. Gray has 12 points on 5 of 9 shooting and 3 rebounds, as Rawat misses the first and misses the second. And that leaves the Falcons still down by 7. Here's Gray to Kumar, turning the corner, back to Gray for an open 3. Can't make that one, and Purchase comes up with the rebound. Fred Webb now for the Falcons, running the point. Webb can't get to the basket and only turns it over, and here's Kiner to Matthew, and Matthew is fouled by Morris. So Harry Morris, unwilling to give up the layup, commits the foul on Matthew. .15 seconds left in the quarter, and Matthew gets that one to drop and extends Chennai's lead to 8, 66-58. And it's now at 9 as the Falcons look for a score on what should be the last possession of the quarter. Except they turn it over and the ball will go back to Chennai with 9 seconds left and plenty of time to get at least a good look at the basket. The Falcons bring the defense up the floor and they go to Kumar, guarded by Negi. Kumar probing, driving and finishing. Arvind Kumar at the buzzer for the Chennai Heat. That's a big basket for Kumar and for Chennai as we come to the end of 3 quarters, and it's the Chennai Heat on top, 69-58. A look at that finish from Kumar. That was impressive. As we see Chennai now up by 11, they led by 10 at the half, and a 2019 third quarter has them still on top by 11, 69-58. Jack Stanwicks with 20 for Chennai. And the Falcons really need to get something going in the fourth quarter. As we check the leading scorers for Hyderabad, it's Robinson with 15, Morris with 12, Purchase 11, and Rawat and Samant 4 each. For the Chennai Heat, as we mentioned, Jack Stanwicks with 20 points after a big first half. Matt Gray has 12. Then Kumar Duffelmeyer 10 and Shaquem Johnson with 9. All right, so that's the situation for Chennai. And down on the sidelines with Chennai is Ryan James. Let's go to Ryan.
Grant, this team does not look like a team that lost the previous night. Wonderful chemistry coming through. And whatever Hyderabad are trying to put through against them, we can see how the coach is immediately taking note of that and making adjustments to the lineup. A lot of substitutions are being made, and Arvind and Gray has taken charge of the game. So this is the entire team performance. This is the Chennai Heat that we love to see. That's all from the sidelines.
All right, thank you, Ryan. As the players come back on the floor, ready for fourth quarter action. Chennai opened the season 2-0 and then they suffered back-to-back losses, and as mentioned, they played and lost last night, but doing a good job tonight, playing again within 24 hours as Purchase turns it over. And here's Gray, and Gray goes up and throws down. An excellent start to the fourth quarter by the Chennai Heat, now leading by 13. Robinson back into the game, as is Dalton for the Falcons. Rawat feeds Negi, and that is a tough finish along the baseline up against Gray. Here's Duffelmeyer for Chennai. To Kaina. To Arvinder Singh. And Singh is fouled on his way to the basket and will shoot a pair. Arvinder Singh has 2 points and 1 rebound tonight. But a couple of free throws here will go a long way to pushing Chennai towards a victory. Matt Gray, as we mentioned, has got 14 points in 15 minutes of court time. So that's a great contribution from Gray as Singh makes the second. So a good trip to the line for Arvinder Singh. And Chennai is on top by 12. Early going in the fourth quarter. Robinson swings it to the corner to Rawat. Back to Robinson. Working against Gray. Rising, firing, but not hitting. Offensive rebound for Negi won't go. Or for Rawat. And Arvinder Singh comes up with it. But Negi, with great pressure against the big man, forces the turnover. Here's Purchase for 3. And Purchase hits the 3 for the Hyderabad Falcons. They need a spark, and that could be it. Now they need another defensive stop, as Kaina draws contact from Purchase and will go to the free throw line. Keith Kaina has been among Chennai's leading scorers this season, but has only played minimally tonight. He's only logged about 7 minutes as he makes the first. Kaina averaging 12.8 points per game coming into tonight's contest. He misses the second as Purchase throws the long pass to Negi, and Negi with the layup. That's a great look ahead and a great delivery from Jack Purchase. The gap inside double digits at 74-65 with a tick under 8 minutes to play. Duffelmeyer now for Chennai. He steps back and fires over Dalton. And Rawat comes up with the rebound and draws a foul. Purchase to inbound to Robinson. Guarded by Dufelmeyer. Works off Dalton. And now here's Nagy. He's got Dalton, but they don't get it to him. Now they do. Well, they tried to, and Dufelmeyer gets the deflection, and Chennai comes the other way. Here's Kumar. Dufelmeyer. They look to Gray down low. And the defensive effort from Nagy is ruled illegal. And that will be Nagy's 4th foul, as Harry Morris checks in for Jack Purchase. Kumar for Chennai, driving out to Dufelmeyer. Dufelmeyer from deep, and Tad Dufelmeyer with a big 3-pointer for the Chennai Heat. The Heat now up by a dozen. Scrappy from the Falcons as Dufelmeyer ties up Rawat. And the possession arrow says the ball belongs to the Chennai Heat, as Jack Stanwicks checks in for Keith Kiner. Stanwicks looking to add to his game high 20 points for Chennai, as Dufelmeyer takes over and looking to add to the lead. Great. Matt Gray with another 3-pointer. 3 of 6 on 3-pointers tonight, Matt Gray. He's having some kind of game. And that shot by Rawat goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Matt Gray up to 17 points for the Chennai Heat. Here's Kumar to Gray, guarded by Dalton. The ball finds its way to Singh, and Singh can't finish. And Robinson will push back the other way to Morris. Morris to Robinson. Robinson attacks the rim, and that's a nice finish by Alex Robinson. Dufelmeyer with the turnover, and that is a pretty obvious unsportsmanlike foul from Tad Dufelmeyer. After the turnover, he knew that Hyderabad had a player running, and so he wrapped up Nagy, and that's probably one of the easiest calls that the referees are going to have tonight. So after that foul, they take Dufelmeyer to the bench. And we have a timeout with 5:45 left in the game. It's the Chennai Heat on top, 80-67. The Falcons calling the timeout, and Mark Chivers needing his team to get busy. Let's head down into the Hyderabad Falcons huddle.
Swing it back. He got a mismatch. I got a mismatch. They gotta help.
Yeah.
Harry's out here. We just gotta keep moving it.
You just go in the post. Go in the low post. Play 4 out around him, all right?
10-4.
So pass, cut, pass, screen. Make sure you do something every time you get the ball.
Chennai wins,
Just
the MVP
try and get
will be
open. Try and get open.
Stanwicks.
Don't force it. At least he's going to drag a defender. All right, he's going to be there if we penetrate. All right, so get it up quick. We've got to move the ball quick into offense, and we've got to play D. Hey, don't get caught. Hey, don't get caught. Listen up. If the shooter's there, you're not helping there, you're not doing anything there. Be out there, so it's a short closeout, right? You're getting caught in this area. If you're going in, go for the boards, otherwise get out and get him. Right?
Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
All right, so there's the Hyderabad Falcons huddle as they come back onto the floor. And Rianshu Negi will shoot a pair of free throws after the unsportsmanlike foul by Tad Dufelmeyer. And he misses the first, so the margin stays at 13. He gets the second, and the Falcons have gone 8 of 15 from the free throw line tonight. Morris inbounding. They go to Dalton inside. Dalton is fouled by Gray, and Dalton will shoot a pair of free throws. So the Falcons aren't going to worry whether they score from the free throw line or the field, as long as they score and can keep chipping away at this 12-point deficit. As the Falcons make a change and they bring Sumanth in for Negi, but they come up short again at the free throw line. Dalton off the front of the rim. Dalton makes the second, and now the margin is 11. 3 points tonight for Dalton. Kumar now for Chennai. To Stanwicks. Johnson back to Stanwicks. Stanwicks firing, but coming up well short. Kumar has to go with the shot clock expiring, and he misses pretty much everything. Robinson stripped by Stanwicks, but the ball spills out of bounds and will stay with the Falcons. A little over 5 minutes left in the game, and it's the Chennai Heat 80, the Falcons 69. Robinson goes to Dalton down low, working against Gray. Cam Dalton with a strong move, but can't finish. And Stanwicks comes up with the long rebound. Stanwicks rolls it into Johnson. Back to Stanwicks. Stanwicks attacks, but Morris blocks the shot. So perhaps a little fatigue now starting to kick in for Chennai as they try to close out tonight's game on a back-to-back. Purchase comes in for Morris for Hyderabad, and off the inbounds play, Stanwicks finds Kumar, who is fouled and will go to the free throw line. So Arvind Kumar has 10 points tonight. He's 0 for 1 from his only previous trip to the free throw line. And he makes the first. So Chennai continues to keep the Falcons at arm's length. He misses the second, and Robinson comes up with it. Robinson. And Sumanth's shot from the corner was off target. As Chennai brings Dufelmeyer back into the game, and Matt Gray will go to the bench for a well-earned breather. Here's Dufelmeyer, and Dufelmeyer loses the handle and commits a turnover. If Chennai wins, MVP is Stanwicks. 10-4. So the Falcons will take over. 4:26 left in the game, and they're down by 12. So they need to make things happen at both ends of the floor here. And with that in mind, they commit another turnover. That's poor execution off the inbounds pass for the Falcons, and that's their 16th turnover of the game. Dufelmeyer to Arvinder Singh, and Arvinder Singh is fouled. And they say that foul was on Alex Robinson. Robinson slapping at the ball and only getting Arvinder Singh's arm. And with the Hyderabad Falcons now over the limit, the Chennai Heat will shoot free throws. But Singh comes up empty. And the Heat are now 10 of 15 from the line. As Singh misses the second. So they're now 10 of 16. But they lead by 12. Robinson against Stanwicks. Down low to Dalton. Dalton goes up against Singh and gets the finish. A good strong play from Callum Dalton. Duffelmeyer for Chennai. We're inside the last 4 minutes. Working. Kumar guarded by Purchase. Johnson, and the ball is knocked onto Johnson's foot and rolls out of bounds. So maybe now things might just start turning for the Hyderabad Falcons. They go to Dalton again. He spins against Singh, and Duffelmeyer got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. 3.5 left, and Chennai on top by 10. Purchase to Robinson. Back to Purchase down low, working against Johnson. His little turnaround jumper won't go, and Stanwicks with the rebound. Johnson now for Chennai. Chennai doesn't need to rush the offense. They can work some time off the clock. Stanwicks back to Duffelmeyer. The shot clock at 7 as Duffelmeyer attacks the rim, and Duffelmeyer with a sweet finish. Tad Duffelmeyer now with 15 points for the game, and the Heat on top by 12 as Purchase goes to work, and Purchase with the finish, getting rid of Stanwicks on the defense and finishing at the rim. Duffelmeyer to Johnson. Kumar again attacking the rim and finishing. Nice play by Arvind Kumar. Here's Purchase again down low and gets the finish off the glass. So the game plan here from the Falcons is get it to Purchase and get out of the way as we head to 2 minutes left in the game. But Chennai still up by 10. And with the ball, Duffelmeyer to Kumar. Kumar attacking along the baseline to Stanwicks in the opposite corner. Johnson couldn't get the tip in. And the Falcons pushing back and needing a quick score. Here's Dalton to Purchase from outside. And Jack Purchase hits a 3 for the Hyderabad Falcons to cut the margin to 7. 1:38 left in the game. And it's Chennai on top. 85-78. And as that ball hit the net, Chennai Heat coach Everard Bartlett was quick to call a timeout. Let's head down into that huddle.
You sort of digging down.
Hey, he's not doing no pump fakes, no nothing. He's just going right up. Just jump before he does.
What's happening? You're in. Hey, that number 11 is, I think, is marking you. Yeah. If he's marking Sinjin now, all right, we can do that double. Sorry, that double. And that was a good action. He went, you popped, and then you did that little handoff with Avin, and Avin just turned that corner on that number 11. That's good, putting that at number 11 in there. If you want to do that, I'm just saying, needs to be a bit more.
If the Falcons somehow win this, the MVP will be Purchased.
Stop here, let's get a good one here. All right, watch the press. Watch the press. Heat on 3. 1, 2, 3. Heat.
Let's go!
So the Chennai Heat back on the floor, and the parting words were be prepared for the press from the Falcons. They're not pressing, but they are up the floor on defense as Robinson meets Dufelmeyer. And Dufelmeyer turns it over again. Robinson, with the slick hands, knocks the ball off Dufelmeyer's foot and then has unnecessary words for the Chennai bench. Robinson, inside the last minute and a half, goes to Rawat. Rawat down low, gets the finish and the foul. And the Falcons, who looked all but dead, have been resuscitated and are right back in this game. Rawat's basket makes it a 5-point game. It's the Chennai Heat 85, the Hyderabad Falcons 80, and Rawat will go to the free throw line to try to cap the 3-point play. And amid that is a 5th foul for Arvind Kumar. So Chennai will play the last 121 without Kumar. Johnson saves it on the baseline after the missed free throw. This is Stanwicks working against Morris. Stanwicks gets to the rim and was looking for the big finish, but was fouled and will shoot a pair of free throws. Jack Stanwicks has been pretty spectacular tonight, and that would have topped everything had he been able to get that to go. And he misses the first. Chennai 10 of 17 from the free throw line, and if they eventually lose that game, they are going to look at missed free throws and rue it. And Morris tried to go cross court to Purchase, only for it to be picked off by Dufelmeyer. But Robinson flicks it clear of Dufelmeyer and goes the other way for the layup. And now it's a 3-point game. 40 seconds to play. Stanwicks with the ball, and the Falcons needing another stop. Now to Dufelmeyer, guarded by Robinson. Shot clock at 7. Dufelmeyer probing. The ball is knocked loose again by Robinson. And Dufelmeyer's shot is blocked with a combined effort by Rawat and Purchase.
I thought I get 1.5.
The ball is with the Falcons. Chennai coach Everard Bartlett wants a review. But what we are going to get is a timeout by the Hyderabad Falcons as Mark Chivers gets ready to draw up a play with the aim of, if not reducing the margin to 1, to tie it. Let's go in to the Falcons huddle.
That's you, Harry. That's you there, all right? That's you, Savant. That's you, Nicky, all right? On the slap, you're going to there, trying to get it there. Have a look there if it's not on. At the same time, it's the same time as we slap, you go and screen him. All right, so we've got 2 screens like that. Then when we get the ball to there, you're coming off a double. Over to there, and we're trying to look for you for a shot there.
So I'm standing right here. I'm hearing it.
And you're going to look for a post up if we can. You're going to look for that. If it's not on, you're going to look for him coming across there. coming off, I'm getting this.
You advancing
I'm
it.
setting the straight back. Yeah.
Let's go. Yellows on three.
Taking the ball out.
Yellows on three. 1, 2, 3.
Yellows!
Okay, so there's the play drawn up by Mark Chivers. And it looks like from the inbounds pass, they will be looking at Purchase. So Robinson is going to inbound. They're going to look for Purchase down low. And then Robinson is going to swing around a couple of screens off the top of the three-point arc. And they will look for him with a cross-court pass. But they don't need a 3. A 2 will do to keep the pressure on. They go to Purchase. Guarded by Johnson. Here's Robinson, as prescribed. To Morris coming off a screen. Morris's 3 won't go. But they get a second chance. The clock at 6. Purchase can't get the 3 to go. Rawat is blocked at the buzzer, and the Chennai Heat holds on for victory. 85-82. The Chennai Heat had things under control for a long time. But the Falcons, with a 24-16 fourth quarter, got all the way back to 3 and had a look and a chance to tie, but could not get the ball to go. So that's a big win for Chennai after losing 2 in a row. And that's a big loss for the Falcons in the context of every other team in the competition. Jack Stanwicks was the MVP with 20 points for the Chennai Heat. Matt Gray had 17 points as well. And Chennai, to say the least, will be very happy with that outcome. Tad Dufelmeyer had 15 points, 6 rebounds and 10 assists to play his usual significant role. For the Falcons, Jack Purchase had 21 points, 10 rebounds, and Alex Robinson had 19 points, 9 rebounds, as we get confirmation of the final score. The Chennai Heat 85, the Hyderabad Falcons 82. And we can go down onto the floor, and we've got Ryan James with winning coach Everard Bartlett.
We're joined by Coach Coach Bartlett. Coach Bartlett, is it one of those days where you have to catch your voice? Is your throat feeling okay?
I mean, look, credit to the Falcons. How they came out in their fourth quarter was amazing. We knew they weren't going to give up, and they tested the boys. I mean, you know, we came through, but a lot of stuff to work on for us. So, yeah, as a coach, you don't want those type of games, but I'm hoping that our boys learn from it big time.
Well, never in the game it seemed like your team played a hard-fought game yesterday, and today they seemed full with energy. So what was the strategy coming into the game? How did they train?
Oh, no, we have to address how we play. I mean, last night, that wasn't us. You know, we had a sort of a sit-down and a real conversation. We need to play with energy. That's our team. We can't play, you know, we need to play that day in, day out. So the boys did a much better job. Like I said, there's a lot of work-ons, but we got the victory, so we're happy with that.
That's all that matters, the victory. So congratulations, Coach, and all the best for your next one. And we will go back to Grant in the comm box.
All right, thank you, Ryan, on the floor. And it looks like we can now continue on the floor. And we have... Okay, we're going to go back to Ryan after these highlights of Jack Stanwicks, who is tonight's game MVP. He had a monster first half and finished the game with 20 points on 7 of 13 shooting from the field. He had 4 rebounds, and let's go down on the floor again to Ryan James with Jack Stanwicks.
Joining me once again is Jack Stanwicks, the MVP. Jack, it felt good to see those shots on the big screen, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked good.
So first off, how does it feel to get a win, especially after a hard-fought defeat yesterday?
Yeah, after losing the last 2 games, it was very important for us to bring it back tonight. Yeah, it was very good.
Well, we asked you about your time in India, but I want to ask you another interesting factor. You have a very good hairstyle along with the mustache. So do you have a particular role model who you follow from this, or you just carry your own style?
Nah, it's just my own thing.
Very well. I'm sure a lot of these kids watching will pick up from you. So thank you so much. And that is our MVP of the night, Jack Stanwicks. And we will move forward to another player of the Chennai Heat. Joining us is Shakim Johnson. Shakim, a wonderful game from you and your team. How does it feel to get this victory?
It was a big win for us coming off 2 losses. So, we know we needed to get this one. So this was definitely a big win, and they're the top team in the league. So we needed this one that big time.
So I've seen your game, and you seem like one of those players who's not afraid to go up, and especially in a putback situation. What's going on in your mind?
Just be aggressive on the rim, make the refs call fouls, just keep attacking and keep the defense honest. So that's pretty much our game plan, is to put pressure on the rim all day. So I got to be the one to do it.
You're often listening to a lot of music before your game. So tell us, what does your playlist sound like? What's your pre-game warm-up music?
A lot of Future, a lot of Lil Baby. So they get me in my mode. So they're my go-to guys right there. Yeah, Future and Lil Baby.
There we go. So thank you so much, Johnson, and congrats on the victory. Back to Grant at the comm box.
All right, thank you, Ryan, there with Shakim Johnson of the Chennai Heat. Shakim had a nice night with 9 points and 6 rebounds in that Chennai Heat victory. We can go down to the floor now, and Dhruv Barman has got Hyderabad Falcons assistant coach Jonathan Goodman.
Coach Jonathan, tight game. It wasn't too close in the first half, but you guys came right back. What went wrong for you guys?
Well, I think defensively, especially in the first quarter, giving up 35, that didn't help us. We go on and win the next 3 quarters, and giving up multiple looks and their possessions. You got to limit teams like that to 1 possession offenses. So we need to do a better job on the defensive rebounding.
What about your player Rianchini? He has stepped up big time in the absence of Kushal and Dagar. What has that meant for the team?
Highlights?
Oh, it's fantastic for us moving forward.
Got it.
It means that we just go deeper into our bench. We missed out 2 guys, 2 of the local guys who are pretty talented, but everyone else stepped up and played a role. But we need to be better defensively.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck for the next game. I know you're going to bounce back. Thank you. Right back to you, Grant, my man. It's your time to shine yet again.
All right, thank you, Dhruv, and Jonathan Goodman there talking about the need to improve the defensive rebounding for the Falcons. They gave up 15 offensive rebounds to the Chennai Heat tonight, and that's way too many second chance opportunities in such a tight game. As we can now have a look at some of the highlights from tonight's game. As mentioned, Chennai got out to a great start. They led 31-15 after the first quarter. And from there on, the Falcons outscored Chennai, but Chennai had enough money in the bank to hold on. As we see Matthew with a nice finish from the feed from Kumar. Duffelmeyer. Got it. And there's Morris for the Falcons. Kumar with another really nice game for Chennai. Kumar finished with 13 points and 5 assists before fouling out late. And Matt Gray with the dunk there. Gray had 17 points and 3 rebounds. His best game of the season by a long way. Jack Purchase dragged the Falcons right back into the contest. Purchase with 21 points and 10 rebounds. And Stanwicks there, the game MVP. So there were the highlights of tonight's contest, and we're going to head back down to the floor. And Dhruv Barman.
I'm here with the man of the hour, the man who's really stepped up in it, and he's been shining. Negi, सबसे पहले ये बताया, in the absence of जैसे Dagar, Kushal तुम्हारे point guard से, and उनकी इंजरी की होते हुए you stepped up and last 2 games से तू बहुत अच्छा खेला है. So first of all कैसा लग रहा है? तेरा mindset क्या है? क्या होता क्या जब तू court पे आता है?
I was ready to go. मतलब मुझे पता था Dagar was injured yesterday, so I was like, all ready to go. Coach told me that, you're gonna get some playing time. So I was locked in, and basically I was ready to go. And it was like, I had to bring some energy. So I think I did my part yesterday, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, for sure. Even coach had high praise for you. I think he's saying you brought the energy, which is always the best thing to do. But as an Indian player, since I think तुम्हें हफ्ता हो गया इन लोगों के साथ खेलते हुए, do you feel like तुम्हारी game काफी improve हो रही है, and you feel like you've made a little bit of a jump, say, in the last 1 week?
Obviously, yeah. As an Indian athlete, especially as a basketball player in India, we wanted this opportunity to play at the highest level. And Inbl bringing players who have played college basketball, NBL 1, and many of guys have played in NBL. So obviously, it's been amazing for us. We've been training together. Obviously, we guys are improving a lot. So it's fantastic, and I think it's like a great platform for us guys to improve. And yeah, I think we guys are improving, and we can play at the highest level.
Sounds good. Or one last question, man. The Jack purchase ने फेंका था. जब उसके हाथ से छूटी थी बॉल, तुझे लगा था अंदर जा रही है? Because from where I was, I thought that was going in for sure. तेरे दिमाग में क्या था उस वक्त?
Man, I thought it was going in because I know Jack. Like he's putting up work, and he's like forcing me, just put in work, and like, as a vet, he's giving me tips. So I thought it was going in, but like it happens. Like it's a game. So I mean, we got to bounce back, and all good. We sure will. And let's get to work.
Awesome, man. I love it. Thanks for your time, bro. Good luck tomorrow. Speaking of Jack purchase, I have my man right here. Great game, man. You have big 21 points. You had an excellent game yesterday too. What went wrong with you guys today? Where do you guys think you fell short?
They were getting the rim pretty easy. I mean, they were blowing by us. They were kicking out. They were knocking down shots. So yeah, that's what they got us, I think. In that they were just beating us off the dribble a lot and hitting their shooters, and they were knocking them down tonight. So that's what they got us. Stanwicks got hot in the first quarter, and we were just trying to chip away after that.
You think you were missing your 2 Indian guards, Kushal and Dagar? You think that would have made a big difference had they been on the court?
I mean, yeah, they're great players, but we had these guys step up as well, you know what I mean? We've got really good locals, so it does help to have them, but, it's next man up, and these guys came out and played pretty hard, so hopefully we get them back soon, but these guys play hard.
Awesome. One last question, man. When you let that ball go, from where I was sitting, I was up, I was jumping, man. Yeah. Did you feel that was going in? Did you feel that it was good when that shot went in? You threw that, sorry?
It was pretty good defense, I'm not going to lie. I let it go, and as soon as I let it go, I knew it was off. So, I didn't feel good.
That's it. Thanks for your time, man. Good luck for your next game. I'm sure you guys will bounce back. That's it from here, guys. Excellent day we had. We're here to wrap up, and right back to you, Grant. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dhruv. There with Jack Purchase, who had 21 points in tonight's game. And another big factor down the stretch for the Hyderabad Falcons was Cal Dalton, and he is standing with Dhruv Barman down on the floor.
Here we are with the big man, the new addition. First off, man, how does it feel to be in India? Have you been here before? And if not, how are you liking India so far?
No, I haven't been here before. Yeah, it's been awesome. It's such a beautiful country, rich in culture. I've never experienced anything like it before. I've been really enjoying it.
Okay, a little bit about the game. What do you think some of the things your team did really well and some of the things you feel like you could have done better as a team?
I think after the first quarter, we adjusted pretty well. They hit, I don't know how many threes, that they scored 30-something points in the first quarter. But we just got to be faster with it. We can't let them score that much in the first quarter. And then I think we won the next 3 quarters, but it's too late.
Awesome, man. I'm sure we're going to see you bouncing back. Is there a message you want to give to the Indian fans watching you at home? Because there's a lot of them watching.
Yeah. We appreciate all your support. I'd love to see more people in here. It'd be awesome if you guys could come down and check us out. Not just us, all the teams. We really appreciate you guys.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, man. Good luck for the next game. Take care, bro.
Got it.
That's it from here. Right back to you, Grant, my man.
All right, thanks, Dhruv Barman, as we get ready to wrap things up tonight. It was a double header and obviously double the action and 2 great games. The nightcap, Chennai Heat 85 over the Hyderabad Falcons 82, as we now look at the standings. And Hyderabad suffering its second loss. The Falcons are now 3-2. Chennai joins them at 3-2. Punjab at 2 and 3, Mumbai 2 and 2, Delhi 2 and 3, Gujarat 2 and 2. And so 4 teams have played 5 games and 2 teams with 4. And those 2 teams, the Mumbai Titans and the Gujarat Stallions, are due up tomorrow night. It will be at 7 p.m. tomorrow. The Gujarat Stallions at 2 and 2 against the Mumbai Titans at 2 and 2. From tonight's doubleheader, we say thanks for watching. It's been another big night. This is Inbl Pro U-25. Thank you